Guys, this week is going to be a crucial week for Bitcoin and altcoins. Cardano is at its best buying point in 3 years, and its founder has a trump card up his sleeve against the SEC. Why is this a very important week? Where will Bitcoin go? And what is this trump card? Let's find out together. Let's start with an overview of upcoming events in the economy, as they will determine which way Bitcoins and altcoins will go next. And then we will take a look at Cardano's price action and some new essential details regarding the SEC and ADA. Tuesday morning is the US inflation data for the year. This is vital data that affects the stock market and the cryptocurrency market. Investors are expecting inflation to drop to 4.1%. Whereas the previous inflation figure was 4.9%. Logically, the lower the inflation rate, the higher the markets will rise, because low inflation would mean that the Fed would soon stop raising rates, if not start lowering them altogether. Money will become cheap and flow into the market. But will it? The US stock market has already grown on positive expectations from the CPI data and Wednesday's FOMC meeting. The S&P 500 index has been at a local high since last August. On average, stocks of major companies have surged 12% since the beginning of the year. And this despite the fact that the US has been on the verge of a default for a month until Biden agreed with the Republicans to raise the US national debt. We are seeing a steady bullish trend in the stock market, with crypto lagging behind for the past few months. Why is crypto lagging behind? It has to do with tighter market regulations. But once the storm passes, in half a year, crypto will quickly overtake the stock market, and I hope we will see another bull market and an alt season everyone is waiting for. And the Bitcoin sponsor at $100,000 could be the Fed. The Commission's next meeting is taking place Wednesday, June 13, and could be the decisive one. For the first time in a year and a half, Powell may stop raising rates. The market is betting 78% that the rate will remain unchanged, and 21% that there will be a 25 basis point hike. Jerome Powell's goal is to bring inflation down to 2%. Until that is achieved, you can expect anything from the man. My prediction agrees with the market. The Fed will not raise rates on Wednesday. Locally, markets will react with a rise. But will it be the beginning of a bull market for crypto? The question is debatable. On one hand, the Fed may switch to a softer policy and money will become cheaper, which will lead to an increase in markets. On the other hand, according to statistics, as soon as the Fed stopped raising rates, there was a drop in markets. So it is not that simple. By the way, I analyzed this situation on our COINBASE Telegram channel. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. In total, there will be 2 very important events in the whole market this week. I expect both events to be local. I emphasize locally positive for Bitcoin and altcoins. Let's see where this will take the BTC price. Right now, the situation on Bitcoin is similar to what it was in 2019 during the little bull run. That is, this is not a major bull market, but a teaser market. You can see on the chart that the 50-week moving average acts as a strong support zone. Even during the Corona dump, the price quickly recovered and consolidated above that support. So now I don't think that the BTC will go lower than 22,000 in the nearest month. On the contrary, if you pay attention, the price of BTC stopped near the 150-day moving average, which historically has been a strong support even during the closing of the 2 largest crypto banks, Signature and Silvergate. As you can see, globally, we are looking at a positive market over the next month. Will it help Cardano, and what can we expect from ADA? Let's break it down next. In the last video, I suggested that ADA could be defined as a security because the tokens were sold at an ICO, to which Charles Hoskinson clarified an important detail that I forgot to mention. The financing was done in Japan. No ADA was sold, only vouchers. Marketing was in Japanese, priced in yen and Bitcoin. No one from the United States participated. ADA launched in 2017 as an airdrop 2 years after the voucher sale. The facts might be inconvenient to the SEC, but are facts. So it will be very difficult for the SEC to prove that the token is a security. This is an ironclad argument. There is a lot of debate about whether or not ADA is a security. Share in the comments, do you think it is possible to claim that ADA is a security, and why? And while the market battles are going on, let's take a look at the future of Cardano's price in light of recent events. First, ADA dropped to a local low for the last 3 years. For some people, this was a reason to panic and sell. But for us, it was a good opportunity to buy a fundamental, cheap asset. After the red Saturday, the token quickly recovered and has already surged 28% measured from the bottom. That points to strong buyers below 25 cents. We can define this as a strong support zone, where loyal investors are buying even when everyone else is selling. The current decline can be compared to the dump during the coronavirus in March 2020. Back then, many altcoins fell 40 to 50% and everyone was very scared. But as it turned out later, it was the best buying point for the next 3 years. Now the situation is similar. Altcoins that declared securities fell by 30 to 40%. Cardano became the leader of the fall, and that could scare its holders. I'll try to reassure you. When Ripple was sued, the XRP token dropped 60%. For many, that was the signal to sell and get out of the market. But then the bull market started, the coin skyrocketed 7 times and rewarded its loyal holders. The same scenario could be with Cardano, especially now you know that ADA will be hard to blame for being a security. I will now show you another important chart that demonstrates Cardano's strength. This is a chart of Bitcoin's dominance. BTC's market share is now at an all-time high since 2021. In fact, the first cryptocurrency has half of the market, and the other half is all altcoins, stablecoins, and Ether. Historically, this is the best time to buy altcoins when they are at the bottom and no one believes in them. Right now, big capitals are pouring money into Bitcoin because it looks like a safer haven than altcoins. But if you believe in ADA and you are willing to take a risk, now is a good time to buy. This is not financial advice though, just my observations. The token is at an all-time low against Ether. That is, you can buy the most ADA for Ether right now. This is unlikely to happen again in the future because Cardano is quite a fundamental asset. If you agree with me, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our Telegram channel. Thanks for watching. Your CoinPost.